Day, so it is time to celebrate.
Very nice. Annie Williams is here. She is our bartender extraordinaire. She's going to teach us how to make a whiskey sour and a whiskey sour with a twist,
Yes.
which is your own creation, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Well, so Whiskey Sour Day, let's start with the real thing.
Absolutely. So I'm going to put you to work.
Alrighty.
You've got your recipe right here.
Okay.
So what you need to do is just start building all your ingredients. You're going to use this as your shaker.
Sure.
So for people at home who don't have a standard shaker or strainer, we kind of have an easy to do at home bartending method.
Okay.
It starts with opening the whiskey,
It does.
right?
Yeah, we're using OIO whiskey, which is made right here.
It's local.
It is. I absolutely love it.
You said 1.5.
So one and a
This is
half.
one.
So that's one.
All right.
Now, when you're bartending,
And then you've got a half in there too.
do you have time to do it this way? I mean, how do you, I guess it's just repetition. You learn how this is what an ounce is and this is what...
Sure, you get really good at your kind of visual, at what we call free pouring.
Right.
You really should be measuring everything. Consistency is key when you're
Right.
bartending. You know, I want you to make the same drink I'm going to make, and so the customer can have the same experience every time. So I'm going to have
when
you
we're at
start
home,
yours
you recommend
too.
using little measuring things.
Absolutely, they're really cheap. You can buy them everywhere. Any sort of restaurant supply store will have it. Most bar supply stores. I order most of my stuff offline because I nerd out really hard that way. So real quickly too, egg whites are integral to a whiskey sour. It's going to give it that really silky, kind of smooth texture. And we're just using store-bought egg whites. Don't, you know,
Don't go fancy.
don't go
on them.
fancy. It's all right. These are already, the consistency is already, you know, kind of blended together.
Now, what's the tradition on a whiskey sour? What is it about a whiskey sour that's really sort of
Here you go.
traditional with this? I'm going to start putting one together over here. This is a different
absolutely.
recipe.
Yeah. So you're going to follow your recipe right here for the whiskey tart. I'll give you the lemon juice and the simple.
Now, is this enough? Did I make enough
so
already?
you did.
Okay,
Yeah. So just close it really
Close
well,
it tight,
and you're going to
okay.
dry shake it. So just shake until you think your arms are going to fall off.
Alrighty.
Like a little harder. Shake it like you mean it. Yeah, absolutely. So
Tell us about this competition you've got coming up
it's
in Las Vegas.
It's
you
in
getting
Las
nervous?
Vegas. I am getting nervous. Yes, I definitely am. It's 2 weeks from today, so I will be representing the whole state of Ohio
Nice.
in the Bombay Sapphire Most Imaginative Bartender
We're going to
competition.
follow you on Twitter during all of that too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll
So
post
we'll be posting those so
tons
you
of
can follow at
things.
home too.
Yep.
So all right, I have in here the whiskey, the
shaking.
orange juice, the
Okay.
lemon
Oh,
juice,
really?
the simple syrup, and then we're just going to put the ice
You're
in
going to
here.
add ice in there, and then you're going to shake it like you mean it.
Now this one does not have the egg whites in it,
It does
at
not.
all.
I'm going to top it with a foam, which is going to give that kind of silky sort of texture that the egg white gives.
Okay.
Okay,
How's this
you
looking now?
can probably stop. We're going to add ice to
My
it.
arms are falling.
And then you're going to shake again.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm
this
not
ice,
kidding.
or is that
We're
the,
going to add ice from
okay.
here,
Got it.
from our little bucket.
Alrighty.
Look at you. You've bartended before.
A lot of ice or a little bit of ice?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
And then you're just going to shake it as hard as you can. You want to just keep
Again.
kind of getting that volume out of the drink.
Oh, you can smell
There
it.
you go. And then you're going to throw some foam on
I'm
top
going to
of
top
that.
it with the foam. So
Now, how are you making that? You're doing the egg whites. Oh, that's the difference.
Yep.
You're doing the egg whites on the top instead of...
it's egg whites, lemon juice, and then Aperol, which is this really nice kind of sweet and bitter aperitif.
Okay.
So that's what's going to give
I'm kidding.
Over your shoulder, come on.
There it is.
There
Tara's
it
got
Yay,
this.
whoa.
Winning smile. So,
Put that right there so you can get to it.
absolutely. So the biggest thing with this is
Now,
you want to...
what's this gadget that you've brought with you?
This is an ISI whipper. So whipped cream, anything foamed.
So you are actually, you're creating an aerosol.
Look at
that.
that.
Absolutely, yep.
Look at that. All right, shaky, shaky, shaky.
Yeah, it's very labor intensive, but
It
it's
is.
so worth it.
Do you have time to do this kind of stuff at the restaurant when
No.
people are standing there at the bar waiting
No,
for
I
you?
wish. But
So when do you come up with these little inventions? I mean, your new
in
drinks.
my kitchen.
Yeah?
I'm working on another project,
Look at
a
that.
little
lovely.
pop-up speakeasy. And so I get to spend a lot of time experimenting
Wow.
and playing. All right, you're
So we have
probably
about
ready.
30,
Food truck.
30 seconds left, 30 minutes left.
All right,
Here
so
we
we're
go.
gonna take this.
Okay.
We're gonna strain it out.
And again,
Nice.
this seems like this takes a
Silky.
lot of time. If somebody ordered a whiskey sour at the restaurant, you'd probably
We do it a little differently. Now go ahead and throw a cherry in there and it's ready
Okay.
to go.
look at that.
Voila.
Brilliant.
Ta-da.
There we go.
Nice. We
Quite
are going to
lovely.
have all of this on the website. If you want the perfect recipe for a whiskey sour, go to myfox28columbus.com, click on Good Day Columbus, then recipes, and
If you want to connect with Annie here and learn some great tending twists, you can find her blog at myfox28columbus.com. It'll be under news links.
so we can get everybody hooked up with your blog so they can also, you'll be
Absolutely.
blogging while you're out in Vegas.
I
Yeah.
will be, and the blog really covers a lot of the experiments I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
fourthievesthirstparlor.com.
I smell
Okay.
a book coming.
Yeah, I know, really.
Right?
Lots of pictures.
Yes.
Step-by-step instructions. Well, who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Look what we just learned today, right? Dana's learning a few new tricks of his own. That's coming up next.
Till I know